I don't see the reason for it. That's why I'm getting out of LA because
going to Austin.
I'm going to Austin,
Tell
Texas.
me about it. Well, how did this? You made this decision without me.
Ooh, she don't like this Austin. You know why? Again, she worked. She did everything she needed to do to get in this position. The minute she gets in this position, boom, they like Austin now. Are you kidding me? I just bought the biggest house the Hills has. I just got all this NBC stuff. And now Austin's the thing. Well, I ain't going to no Austin. So she fucking hates this Austin shit. And I'm telling you, she's right. LA is a million times better than Austin. The reason they don't want to live there is because they don't want to pay. And they're moving to this mosquito. I cannot wait till summer hits and these comedians go through a depression that is so thick. You'll go, oh, they must have, what's the mosquito virus? The Nile virus. The West Nile. Do they have West Nile? You know, they left LA because of Corona. They moved to Austin, and they're going to end up with West Nile. Trust me. Because it is so humid in the summer, and these people, you know, these are people complaining about L.A. Imagine complaining about L.A., how fucking fucked up you'd have to be. It literally is, geographically, the perfect place to live. They can't handle it there. They're so defective that they moved to the most perfect, most expensive place on the planet, and they can't do it there. They hate it, right? And you go, oh, everyone from LA says they hate LA. You know why? Because they'd hate it anywhere. They'd hate heaven, all right? Now they're moving to Austin. They couldn't survive in paradise, Los Angeles. Now they're moving to Austin. Wait till summer hits. You know, every one of these fucking deserts is nice in the winter. Wait till the summer comes. At least it's a dry heat here. Wait till those mosquitoes start going into his ears and telling him some tales. Ooh, boy, he ain't ready for. You guys are going to be so eaten up by mosquitoes that you're going to come running back to me. And you know what? My doors are locked. And there's, what do they call that? 1 star on call. I press one button in the police storm. Listen to this.
Out of LA because
going to Austin.
I'm going to Austin,
Tell
Texas.
me about it. Well, how did this? You made this decision without me.
Well, I made it in a 24-hour span of time because I called some very smart people, and a lot of them are out, and a lot of them are going, and they're all primarily internet people, and they're all going, we don't need to be here. The response to Elon Musk leaving the state can't be fuck Elon Musk, which is what
Is
Gavin
Elon
Newsom,
going to?
Correct.
Okay.
Gavin Newsom and the
Not so
government here is
happy.
basically like, yeah, fuck him. So if you're going to say fuck him, you're going to say fuck me. You're going to say fuck everybody. And the problem with that is it costs an exorbitant amount of money to live here.
Yeah.
The climate for entrepreneurs is horrible. The climate for people to live is getting worse every year. And you're spending a lot
Meanwhile,
of money.
Angelina Jolie is going, finally, I could extend my property that all these losers are out of here. You know, the real celebrities ain't leaving. It's all you fucking beginner celebrities that think you're better than everyone else. And this just goes to show you jump the shark here with this e-celebrity bullshit. You've got 500,000 followers. You're not quite Dikembe Mutombo. Okay?
The chat says this is Tati versus James Charles
Yes.
part 2.
Yes. Tati versus James Charles. Perfect. Which one's Westbrook in this situation? Tim, I think. Tim is the Westbrook.
Wow.
Well, they're both the Westbrook and they're both the Charles.
money. And traditional Hollywood is not the bread and butter of anyone I know anymore.
I think we can all agree that my
Oh, you got to skip to
health-
33 past all of her ads. 10 minutes of ads.
10 minutes of ads. Yikes.
These guys have been doing like an insane amount of ads lately, I gotta say. Whose podcast were we
And that's
listening
another
to?
thing about Tim Dillon. It's like, oh, he's so cool and down to the earth. He does the worst ads
I think
imaginable.
both Tim and Whitney's podcast this week had like more
I have a
ads than
papa?
ever before. Because I remember watching them both and being like, what's wrong with you
The
guys?
ads have tripled on these podcasts, and nobody is. As long as you don't say anything, they're going to keep multiplying the ads until They only do full infomercial broadcasts.
I watch ABC's
Which is what Rogan's show almost
The
did.
Bachelor, and these guys' commercials come on more frequently than ABC's The
Yes.
Bachelor.
If you watch The Bachelor, it's toned down. You go, ooh, this is pretty street. You watch this, it's like watching The Bachelor. All right, let's see what else these two pieces of shit have gotten themselves into this time.
Like are morons. Some of them, they like don't understand anything that goes on outside
Andrew
of an 8-mile
Schultz can hardly
radius.
drive.
Yeah,
when
it's-
Andrew comes out here, he can't like figure out how to function.
Oh, he can't drive? He could sure drive his fist into a woman's fucking face. That's alleged. That's alleged. I doubt he's ever done that.
That's alleged from Mike's mind.
It's alleged from a dream.
Hey, if
Your
you're
Honor.
just saying that, if you're saying someone did a crime and it's an alleged crime,
Yeah.
can you say they did anything allegedly?
I got one. Here, I'm being sued for slander. You're the judge. Tell me, Mr. David, you're being sued for slander. What
Mr.
is?
David, you're being sued for slander. What is?
Your Honor, this is a simple misunderstanding. I was simply using my imagination, which was told that I could use by my teachers in all the grades. Certainly, you're not going to kick a man using his imagination. Oh, imagination? Oh. Case dismissed. This is ridiculous. Andrew Schultz, let's lock him up. You know? Come on! Is it slander or my imagination? Can't a kid have an imagination anymore?
You probably could get out of it by
Yeah.
saying that.
Your Honor, I was just using my imagination, which was encouraged to me all preschool through 12th grade.
Have you watched any 90s,
Yeah.
early 2000s cartoon?
Imagination, kids, trust your imagination. Sell it all. Go with imagination. Ditch your parents.
Whatever you imagine, you can make real.
Yes, this is what they told me. I remember a teacher telling me, whatever your parents tell you, look at them and pretend that you're listening and then use your imagination and do whatever you want. Take their money, use your imagination with their credit cards. And I said, I don't know, teacher. This sounds like fraud.
Someone
They
in the
said, no,
chat
no, no.
Says, if you arrest Mike, you must kill all kids also.
Yeah, how about this? And the
People
listeners
are
are behind me,
using their
right? If I get
imaginations.
arrested, you're going to have to arrest us all, right? All 2,000 of us.
They all agreed to it, right, guys?
They agreed to it. All right, let's hear this fight.
New York, man,
But here's what I will
it's
say.
a small bubble. It's the greatest city in the world, but it's like, guys, enough.
I just am worried. As someone that is, my mother's from Texas.
Yeah.
A place called Sherman, Texas, near Fort Worth. I've spent a lot of time in Texas.
Yes.
And I've spent a lot of time with you. And
Right. I understand that. I don't
As someone
wanna-
that grew up in New York,
yeah.
it's gonna be a sobering experience
I'm
for
gonna be in New York.
you.
I'm gonna be in LA. I'm gonna travel.
I know, but you in
Yeah.
Austin you're gonna be hot. You're gonna be sunburned. You're gonna be grumpy. You're gonna
Yeah,
be
but I'm gonna be that here.
annoyed.
I'm gonna be miserable here.
Okay.
No. See, you could be miserable in LA, but at least the weather and everything is perfect. Now you're going to be miserable with all your internal problems in this swamp with no people. I'm telling you, this is the worst decision they've ever made. And it's all to follow Joe Rogan. And here's why it's so dumb. Joe Rogan, they think is going to like be there for them. He doesn't have what it takes to actually be a leader. He's an accidental leader with the $100 million. They're following this man that they think is like Dave Portnoy level. Dave Portnoy could lead a company into a championship. Joe Rogan has never led anyone anywhere. It's all been luck, and they're following a rainbow. They're following a rainbow to a pot of gold that doesn't exist.
I'm gonna be miserable wherever I live.
I mean,
that's part of the deal.
wherever you
I
go,
go, I'm gonna
there
be
you
miserable.
are.
I'm just gonna save money and like, listen, I'm gonna be able to get on a plane, go to New York, get on
Yes.
a plane, go to LA,
Okay.
get on a plane, hopefully go to London, or wherever.
Not once I
wanna...
put you on the no-fly list for being associated with Gavin. I'm kidding. I would never do that. I think the no-fly list is a punishment that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemies, except for flies and mosquitoes. I want them on the no-fly list. Let's see a mosquito try to bite me on foot. Let's see a fly try to annoy me on foot. I'll fucking cream him. Thanks. And Sam Morril is the comic of the year. You know how easy this shit is?
But you know that Austin, it's still in Texas.
Yeah,
You are aware of that. You know that, I mean, as a man who will only eat with like gilded forks and you know you'll be eating out of food
What's
trucks.
gilded mean?
Golden.
Golden?
Yeah.
Gilded means golden?
Yeah.
I only eat with golden forks, though.
We do have 2 golden forks.
I love my golden forks.
So you're no different than...
I am different than him. So that doesn't make any sense.
Huh?
My gums are so sore.
What? What are you talking about?
I have a cut on the bottom of my gums.
Inside gum cut? Ooh, that makes me cringe when you talk about it.
And it's just going to really interrupt my singing.
In Austin.
Coming up.
The rich are there.
Baby, that's Dallas. You should be I think
you have a point.
You should be in Dallas.
I will say
you're going to Austin. I'm going
40 minutes out of Austin by a lake.
You're going to a place that is like tries to be poor on purpose because it's hip.
But I'm not going to go near Austin. I'm going to be I'm in the woods. I'm in the woods.
Okay.
I'm like, get on a car.
This doesn't feel mentally healthy. You
drive
alone in the
40
woods
minutes.
is not a good thing. You alone with your own thoughts.
I'm not saying the FBI won't be keeping tabs.
Look, see, Whitney is frustrated with this shit. She's in a hard place here. She knows this is all so stupid. Who would have thought Whitney C. Blowjob is the only adult in the room left? Unbelievable.
I don't think this is good. I don't like this. You do need to be around people. When you're left to your own devices with someone that you pay enabling you, I think I'm worried.
I will be, should I pay 10 to enable? That's the problem. I don't pay 25 to enable me. I think it's a great move. I think it's going to be the move for comedy.
I agree.
Yeah,
trust me.
I really believe that.
I will be there.
I got to show you what Joe Rogan said about Austin. This Austin stuff makes me so physically sick. You know, let me play you this clip from the end of Kill Tony. Kill Tony thought they were going to have a renaissance, bring Joe Rogan back, and everything was going to be fine. No, sorry. Doesn't fool me. Wait till you hear what Joe Rogan screams drunkenly at the end of Kill Tony about this Austin. And I can't wait till they just federally regulate all the states and make them go through everything that I really want that, you know? So that they all moved there for no reason.
Coolest things about this show is you get to watch Ryan J. Ebell get better every week. And
Listen to this.
Stronger and faster. It's incredible. All those prints are available at RyanJEbell.com. I think he even threw a gorilla in there for you, Joe. RyanJEbell.com for all those prints and the new Kill Tony coloring book. We have some fun things going up. Anything you want to say, Joe?
Thank you. Austin, Texas, you people are the shit. We love being here. We're very happy. We are literally trying to get every fucking comedian in the country to move here. We're going to make this place the hub. We got big...
Is that even legal?
Wow.
Is this legal? Listen to the ramblings of this drunken warlock. I mean, not since the movie Willow have I seen somebody so aggressive and so small.
This is like my group chat with my friends from Canada where once a week we go, oh my God, as soon as this pandemic is over, we're all going to meet up and we're going to have the best time ever. Oh my God, remember all the old songs?
Joe, you are 59 years old with 15 kids and 8 wives. Why do you want all your friends? Imagine your dad wanting to party with his friends all the time. What does he live in a houseboat? I mean, it's really repulsive. Listen to this.
...comedian in the country to move here. We're going to make this place the hub. We got big plans. Big plans, Austin, Texas. Big plans. We love you. Thank you.
Little Man, Big Plans, a new show coming to Bravo about this fucking rock boulder taxi driver person. I mean, it really is ridiculous. And they soar above him in the same seats.
Thank you for being so cool.
Kill Tony, Phoenix, February 5th and 6th. We'll see you guys there. Thanks a lot, guys.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Look at Joe. Oh, yeah, everything's back on schedule. It's back in action, huh? Yeah,
While
right.
we're talking about Joe, we should watch that new Comedy Curator video.
Oh, really? There's a Comedy Curator video. Wait till you see this. Oh, Comedy Curator. I was thinking of Hot Breath Comedy.
Oh.
Yeah.
How could you confuse
The
two?
Comedy Curator makes these great videos. Now, this song's been used, I think, before to emasculate Joe Rogan. But, you know, when I started watching this, I go, oh, short people got no reason to live. I think I've heard that one before with Joe Rogan, right? But then I saw what the Comedy Curator put together, and it is a collection of Joe's shortest moments in history, and it's actually so short. The clips that you're going to see in this, I get it, you know, short people got no reason to live, very on the nose. Pretty easy, but the collection.
That's not the main joke. That's
no,
just
I know.
The nice soundtrack
of course,
to the
and
edits.
it worked. But I'm just telling you, as a cynical person, I turned it on and go, oh, okay. And then I was blown away. And I'm going to share this with you. This is the Comedy Curator. I love him like a son. I am glad to raise him. I'm sure he'll turn on me like Ping Trip. But I want to show you this, or he'll turn it like porcelain. He'll be a porcelain. All these little guys that gravitate around Red Bar, they always come for me at the end.
The Comedy Curator's cool.
Yeah, I think
Trust
so.
me.
I think this is a great collection of Joe's shortest moments, and I'm telling you, look short. Joe Rogan in Short People, a musical tribute compilation. Randy Newman, please share this. This guy gets no views. You know, even Fractional Reverse gets more views than him. This guy's out of sync. And Valzak Entertainment. This guy is so great. I'm afraid of Valzak.
I know. I'm too scared to watch
he's going to
his
talk about this.
videos.
Yeah, we're very scared of you. We're going to call the police.
Please, we're terrified. I've been crying for
but
weeks.
This really makes you go, holy shit, Joe Rogan is of such a height that it actually sickens me. And I know, like, you know how like Patrick Mountain fat people go, oh yeah, fat jokes really unique. Well, you know what? Sometimes it's like, dude, you are so fat. Sometimes it's like, dude, you're so short. I can't, you know? And this is one of those moments. Ladies and gentlemen, if you had any respect for Joe Rogan, watch this. Here he is. I'm just going to let you watch it. Joe Rogan, Comedy Curator. Enjoy. Look at that man. Watch this.
Short people got no reason. Short people got no reason.
You know, I will say this. How did this guy, I'm listening to these lyrics, short people got no reason to live, and they really go at it. What was his agenda there? Randy Newman with the short people. It was like a really like brutal song. Like, listen to the lyrics.
Short people got no reason to live.
It's brutal.
They got little hands, little eyes, to walk around telling great big lies.
Look at that.
They got little noses,
Look how small he is in these. I mean, it's really funny. Oh, yay! It's exhilarating. Sure. Look at this. I mean, look how pathetic he looks in all these clips. They really got him good. Look at him. That's a Suburban. He's so small. Isn't this good? No, look at that. That's really good. Don't want no shy people to live. You fucking midget. Look at this. Listen to the end. I pulled this one once. Look at this. Wait, listen to the end. The guys from the fire range.
Awesome, Joe. Damn, you did good.
Oh, you're awesome, Joe. You're really good. That really sums up how people like, you know, pander to Joe Rogan for his money. That was really incredible. It's so silly. looking at that munchkin man run around with his reverse turtle shell stomach. It's something. It's unreal. It's unreal, and I'm glad to be here for it. I can't wait. I will keep doing this until Joe Rogan is in the ground. You could count on me. Thank you. And we've got more. This has just been the intro of the show. We're at 6 hours and 40 minutes. 6 hours and 40 minutes. What other show has done something like this? If we ended right now, this would go down as the single best show in podcast history.
I agree.
But the show continues. Will it elevate or will it get worse? You be the judge. But no rating past this point.
I pulled one up to the top for you that you'll love.
Joe List bitchy comment. Oh, people know this about me. They go, Mike doesn't hate. Mike hates very few people. But I know that there's one person, that if he was able to make a wish upon this person about him not being around anymore in a legal way, they say, Mike doesn't really hate many people, but there's this one guy, this one fucking guy that I know this Mike, he'd kill this person if he ever got his hands on a firearm. And they say, this is what people say about me. I don't say this. And the name of that person, they say, is Joe Slender Neck List. Oh, Joe List. Imagine being my worst enemy. How fucking frightening that would be. Oh, he's got a lot of people to hate, surely. Oh, no, Mike says you're his worst enemy. The worst? Didn't he do like 18 years of like the most brutal passing?
Worst.
Oh, he hates. I'm a fractional reverse. I'm afraid of it. It's more views than him. It's more views than fractional reverse. Yeah, we're very scared. It's more views than him. It's more views than him. This guy gets no views. This guy gets it's more views than him. It's more.